Díhuit agus fáilte go My Irish Jeweler. Hello and welcome to My Irish Jeweler. I'm Ciarán and I'm here with Gemma.
Hi.
And we're here to enjoy our Cupán tea. Sláinte, Gemma.
Sláinte.
Cupán tea is a regular Thursday cup of tea we've been having since we started this October last year, was
I
it?
think so, October, yeah.
Yeah. We took a long break after Christmas. I think we all needed it. But we're delighted to be back now, and we're looking forward to spending time with you every Thursday at our Cupán tea. So if you're new to the show and this is your first time tuning in, we'd love to hear where you're watching us from. So just pop a comment in there. Be interesting to see. And just to tell you what we like to do, we like to just have a chat, talk about Irish culture and heritage and tradition, and we like to show you some of the beautiful jewellery that we have on offer at our website, myirishjeweler.com. Thank you for joining. Today, we're going to be discussing St. Brigid and St. Brigid's cross. St. Brigid, this year, it will be 1500 years since her death.
Uh-huh.
And there's a big celebration going on in Kildare town, which is where St. Brigid is said to have set up one of her monasteries. So her abbeys. Yeah. So yeah, I took a trip down there with Gareth and we did some filming. We'll show you that video later on today. And we're also going to have a special where we will find out who has won one of our sterling silver Brigid's crosses. We'll have that at the end of the show. So people have been entering all week on our website. And if you haven't yet had the opportunity to enter, you can do that by putting your name and your hometown into the comments now. So I would, for example, just say Ciarán from Dublin, and then you'd be entered into our competition, which we'll do at the end of this show.
Should we show them what the piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will we have a look at what they could win?
We'll have a look at what they could win.
Okay.
Switch the camera. Okay, so it's a double-sided St. Brigid's cross, and I've paired it today with the 20-inch. I'll just turn it over so you can see the other side as well. So it's double-sided, and it's on a 20-inch wheat chain. See, it's lovely and thick. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's what you're going to win today, and we're on the 20-inch wheat chain.
Lovely. So that's a nice example of a replica of Brigid's cross, which would traditionally have been made with rushes. We'll show you a couple of those later on. And this one is made of sterling silver, and it's stamped at the Irish Assay Office here. That's great. Thank you very much, Gemma.
Over.
What was that?
Trying to switch the over.
Yeah, let's. Hiya. So yeah, that'll be great. And we will do that draw at the end of our show. So good luck to everyone. And if you haven't entered yet, just put your name and your hometown into the comments and we'll make sure you're added to the draw. So yeah, who was St. Brigid? That's a question that a lot of people have been asking over the last few years because she's becoming increasingly popular once more in Ireland and abroad. More and more interest in St. Brigid these days. And last year, in fact, was the first time ever that we had a national holiday to celebrate St. Brigid. So every year now, we all have a national holiday. St. Brigid's feast day is the 1st of February. So whichever Monday is closest to that, we all get a day off, which is nice. So that will be Monday week for us, will it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, nice long weekend.
Yeah, grand. So who is St. Brigid? So she's one of 3 Irish patron saints, along with St. Patrick and St. Columbus. So she's our female patron saint. And as I said, she's become a lot more recognized and well known in recent years. And she's a very interesting historical figure because there are 2 Brigids, really, which have become merged into one that we call St. Brigid. There was a Celtic goddess in pre-Christian times, Brigid, who was Brigid. She was said to be the daughter of one of the Celtic gods, Dagda, and she was associated with early spring, fertility, fire, and protection. And there was a Celtic festival. One of the four main Celtic festivals is called Imbolc and takes place at the beginning of spring. And Brigid was associated with that festival. And people would, and also the crosses, which we'll get into in a little bit more detail later on, would have been weaved around that time. And so that was the first Brigid. And then the second Brigid is the Christian Brigid, Saint Brigid, who is said to have founded a number of monasteries in the 5th century in Ireland. And she became associated with the cross as a way of explaining Christianity, famously to a pagan chieftain in the 5th century who was dying on his deathbed. And Brigid apparently picked up the rushes that were on the ground in his house and created a cross, explained Christianity to him, and he was converted before he passed. So 2 Brigids, pagan Brigid and Saint Brigid, both associated with symbolism of this cross. So it's a fascinating history. And we celebrate her on the 1st of February.
1st of February, that's fascinating. I didn't know that. I'm learning as well today, so that's great.
Yeah.
Will I show a couple of pieces?
Yeah, and Jennifer, I just wanted to know, Jennifer Penfold saying that the mother goddess Brigid is a tremendous inspiration for her. So Jennifer, I'm sure that you could teach us a lot about the goddess Brigid. Thank you for saying hello. Yes, please, Gemma, let's have a look at a couple of those pieces.
One of our favourites here to start off with. It is the St. Brigid's cross. It is a double-sided cross, but I'll show you this side first. And you can see that it's inlaid with Connemara marble, which is a very famous stone that comes in the west of Ireland. And it's probably one of the rarest marbles that you can buy because of its limited supply. So it comes from a place called Connemara, and it's set into the cross. And I love the shades of green. I think it's very in keeping with the rushes. It's got a nice bail on the top, and it comes on a nice cable chain. And I'll just flip it over so you can see the back, because as I said, it is double-sided. So you can see the back of the cross also looks like the rushes. But for me, I prefer it with the green. I love the Connemara marble. It comes in many, many different hues, from really, really light shades to really dark shades. It's absolutely amazing. It really has kind of 40 shades of green in it. So this is one of our favorites. So I'll pop that down and I'll show you. Where would you be with the St. Brigid's cross without a pair of earrings? So we've got these St. Brigid cross earrings. Really, really nice. They're not too big. I know it's very hard to see the size on the camera, but they'd be suitable for, a second piercing or a child's earring, or just a very, very small earring. Some people prefer something larger or something smaller. They're nice because they have a nice sturdy back, and the butterfly back. They're quite strong. Even though they're small, they're petite, they're actually quite strong. And at the moment we have an offer on all of our St. Brigid's crosses. So we're running them at 15% off. So the earrings are actually down from $70 down to $59.50 at the moment. And the St. Brigid's cross with the Connemara marble, which I showed you, is down from $145 to $138.25. So it's a good saving, 15% off our Brigid's cross range.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you for showing them to us. So we're going to have a look at a couple of Brigid's crosses in a moment, but I'm intrigued here at a question I've been asked by Laurie to pronounce this thing. And I speak Gaelic myself. I grew up speaking Irish in my school, went through all of my education through Irish up until I was 18. But this is an interesting one because it's Old Gaelic. So the first word is no problem to me. That's ca, which is like a war, a battle. So that CATH would be ca, just like a little H sound at the end of it. The two other words are Old Irish, so I wouldn't be 100% confident, but I would say it's probably like maga. Ca maga tuarid is how I would say it. Ca maga tuarid. So I hope that's helpful, if not 100% accurate.
I guess it depends on what part, Irish-speaking part of Ireland you're from, because I think the dialect does change somewhat depending on where you are.
Yeah, absolutely. But the vowel sounds in Ireland are interesting. My wife was raised in Canada, so she didn't learn Irish growing up. So it's always baffling to her when she sees the 2 or 3 vowels together. But there you go, Cap Magaturid is how I would say it. Good morning, Angel Maldonado.
Hi, Angel. Hello. Glad to see you.
Yeah.
Angel was asking us just after Christmas when we were going to be back on the live stream. So good to have you with us.
And Laurie, yes, you read that Brigid was mentioned in this saga. Well, that's very interesting, and that's something that I will have to look up. And thank you for teaching us that. And yeah, I'd welcome anybody else who has any information, facts about Brigid, to pop them in the chat there, because it's always interesting to learn about it.
Yeah, we love learning different things. So anything you want to pop in,
yeah,
it's always good.
So Brigid's crosses. Okay, we've got a couple of them here, right? So these 2 Brigid's crosses, you can see we have a 4-legged version and a 3-legged version. So lots of different styles would have been woven in different parts of the country. The 3-legged version is kind of reminiscent of the Triskel symbol, sort of an ancient Celtic symbol, which you'll see in Scotland, the Isle of Man, across Northern Europe, and indeed in Ireland. And then the 4-legged version, probably more sort of associated with the saint, as it sort of captures the idea of the cross in a way as well, the Christian cross. But yeah, just a couple of examples there of hand-woven Brigid's crosses, which were made by my stepmother, Margot. Hello, Margot. And it being the 1st of February next Thursday, you never know, we might tempt Margot on to make one for us, but we'll see. We do have a fantastic video of Margot making one here 4 years ago.
Brilliant.
And we'll share that with you after the show. But yeah, these were made last year, and at the time that they were made, they would have been green, made from fresh green rushes, and they would have been made on January 31st, the day before St. Brigid's Day, because in Margot's family and the tradition there would have been that you make them the day before St. Brigid's Day, and you leave them out, and St. Brigid blesses them. And then on the 1st of February, they get hung over your door or in your house, and they will then protect the house for the rest of the year. So these ones have done a great job for a whole year protecting our house, and we're looking forward to receiving some fresh protection next week. Thank you very much, Margot.
And if you get a chance to watch the video of Margot, it was myself, Ciarán, Peter, and Margot watching the video or making the video and listening to Margot. It was absolutely amazing. But I don't think we've laughed as much that day as we did to look at this and to make this. And Margot's explanation, it sounds really simple. And once you get the hang of it, it is. But then trying to do it, it was just, we had such a laugh that day. It was really good.
Yeah, well, she's a wonderful storyteller. So we will share that video, and I hope you go on and watch it. It's great. Now, we're going to have that competition at the end of the show, let's not forget. So if you haven't yet entered the competition that's been running on our website this week to win a sterling silver St. Brigid's cross, you can do so now by putting in your name and your hometown into the chat. So Ciarán from Dublin. Okay. Thank you. And Gemma, what would you like to show us now?
I have a few gold St. Brigid's crosses, different ones here. I'm going to start with this one here. Just get the camera to focus. So this is nice because if you're not a gold person or a silver person, this one is two-tone. It's 14 karat gold. Don't know if you can make out the difference between the white and the yellow gold on the camera. It's quite shiny, so it's picking it up. There's a little diamond in the center there. Which is really, really nice. And it's nice the way it catches the reeds at the 4 sides. This one here is, again, with the 15% off, it's $530, reduced down to $450.50. So it's really, really nice. 14 carat, hallmarked in the assay office. So in our assay office is in Dublin Castle, and they're responsible for the quality control of all of the metals. So anything that's made goes into the assay office and they test it to make sure that it is 14 carat. We've got very, very strict hallmarking laws here in Ireland. So the second one I'm going to show you is a little bit bigger. And I really love, we do this in silver and gold. So this one is gold. We could do it in 3 sizes. We do it in small, medium, and large. And this is the one that we're giving away in silver. I love the shape of it. Again, it's double-sided. It's the same on both sides. Really, really nice and hallmarked in the assay office again. So we like the gold. I think gold is making a big comeback for 2024. There's another one here, which is a little bit smaller. The other one was quite large. This one is a bit smaller. Again, you can see the detail on that. Again, it's double-sided. It's not as big as the second one that I showed you there, but it's equally just as nice. And again, all Irish made and in stock, ready for shipping out to you. So they'll be with you for St. Bridget's Day next Thursday.
That's lovely. Thank you, Gemma. So yeah, I was saying at the top of the show that Gareth and I took a trip to Kildare last week to have a look at St. Brigid's Well, which is one of many wells around Ireland, which Bridget is said to have visited. But this one is particularly special because it's in Kildare town and where she is most venerated and is said to have established a very powerful base there in Kildare. And we had a lovely day, and we were actually blessed with the most amazing weather. It was frosty and it was misty, and it really was like stepping back in time. It was incredible. So I'm going to give you a look at that video now, which Gareth has edited together for us, and it says a bit more about what we've been talking about today, about Bridget's story and about Kildare. So I hope that you enjoyed that for a few minutes, and we'll see you on the other side.
It's a frosty January morning, and we're here at St. Brigid's Well in County Kildare. It's a sacred place of pilgrimage for many, particularly this year, marking 1500 years since the death of St. Brigid. At St. Brigid's Well, an underwater stream breaks ground and travels over some stones, which have been called Brigid's Slippers. There are many sacred wells around Ireland, numbering in the thousands, and our pagan ancestors believed that these were entrances to the underworld. And here at St. Brigid's Well, people would have gathered at the Celtic festival of Imbolc at the beginning of spring to make offerings and look to the goddess Brigid for healing. An ancient tradition has it that if you dip a piece of fabric into the waters at St. Brigid's Well and rub it on your person, that you will relieve yourself of any illness that you hold there. Once you tie it to a nearby tree, as it disintegrates, that affliction would leave your body. Imbolc, also some say, is from Bullig, which means belly in Irish. Makes sense at a time of year like this, when new life is beginning. Here we see embossed the shape of the traditional Brigid's cross, a four-armed cross which is constructed using reeds or rushes. We make them each year on January 31st, which is the eve of St. Bridget's Day, and traditionally it is said that if you hang one in your home on that day, it'll offer you protection for the coming year. You may be familiar with St. Brigid, the female patron saint of Ireland, whose festival we celebrate each year on the 1st of February. But did you know about the goddess Brigid, who predates the saint? The goddess Brigid was a member of the Tuatha Danann, a race of supernatural beings that inhabited Ireland in ancient times. The goddess Brigid was the daughter of Dagda, the king of the gods. Brigid had a lot of responsibility. Among many things, she was the goddess of fire and creativity, wisdom, and also of healing, birth, and fertility. Brigid's festival, Imbolc, was a festival that marked the Celtic start of spring, as winter loosened its grip on the land and the sun returned.
And we're back. I hope that you enjoyed our little show. It was really fun making it. Really fun going down there.
Yeah, look, we're right about the frosty morning. It was really, really, really frosty, and yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. So Gemma, there is one more thing that you would like to show us before we get down to our draw to see who has won our sterling silver Brigid's cross pendant. So take it away, Gemma. Let's see.
So this is a St. Brigid's Cross gift set. So it's an identical pendant and a brooch. And I love gift sets because I just think that, you know, to give two pieces together and matching. The nice thing about this is you can wear, you don't have to wear both together. You can wear the pendant one day and the brooch the other day. But I'll focus a little bit more on the brooch because I've shown you quite a number of the pendants. So the thing that I like about brooches, and I think brooches are really, really underrated. And then it's focusing on my own pendant again.
Okay, here we go.
There we are, yay! So I feel that brooches are really underrated. I think a brooch is a beautiful gift to give. You know, you can wear it on a lapel, you can wear it on a shawl, you can put it into a woolly hat. Like there's endless ways you can wear a brooch. And I feel brooches, again, for 2024, making a big comeback. And we've noticed a lot of men have started wearing brooches as well, which I think is absolutely amazing. So this is, again, Dublin, made in Dublin. And I'll just turn it over and hopefully I can show you the back. So the back has the pin, and the pin will go through your shawl or your scarf or whatever you have on. And then it has a little safety clasp on it. So it goes in here, and then the safety clasp rolls over. So it makes it nice and secure. So that piece goes over there. If I can get it in. Probably need to get my old eyes tested again. So it goes in and the safety clasp rolls over, and that makes it very, very secure. So again, made in Dublin, hallmarked in the assay office. I have one more set to show you as well. And we get asked a lot about our gift boxes. And this is the outside of our gift box. So we offer this for pendant and earrings only. It is a way of giving a beautiful two pieces together in a beautiful presentation box. We do have the option. We do have the option to separate them. You can pick it out on the website that you can choose two boxes rather than one box. Okay, so this is it here. You can see it's quite big. It has a little slot for the earrings and for the necklace. It has our logo in the top. And this is beautiful. It's a really, really nice box. It's quite large.
Okay, do it close up again.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go. So this is it. This is our St. Brigid's cross and matching drop earrings. Just pop that down there so you can see it. This has marquisite in it. So marquisite is a beautiful stone. It has a very, very subtle kind of golden hint to it. It really, really adds depth and style to any jewellery design and gives a kind of a vintage look. It was very, very popular with Greeks and Egyptians, and rumour has it that Cleopatra was a very big fan of marquisite. The earrings are on a little fish hook here. So drop earrings, and they just sit very, very comfortably on the ear. This is in stock and it's ready for shipping. And I don't know if I'm allowed to mention this, but Valentine's Day is approaching. We've decided we're going to do, as a special offer, 25% off our gift sets. So the two gift sets that I've shown you have 25% off. So this is down from $225 down to $168.75. Absolutely, a really, really good value. We won't mention Valentine's Day too early. We still have another 2 weeks to go. Back to you, Ciarán.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you very much. Yes, so we do have a few things going on at the moment. At my Irish Jeweller, we're obviously looking forward to St. Brigid's Day next week, and all of our St. Brigid's jewellery is 15% off at the moment to celebrate that. And we have our gift sets available there, as Gemma mentioned, at 25% off. And we're also, this weekend, is it this week, we're doing free engraving?
Oh, we are. Yeah, we're doing free engraving, and we do free engraving. Tony is our master engraver, and he's absolutely amazing. It's done by hand, and it's fantastic. It's really, really good. So it's a great opportunity to get an additional sentiment engraved on your pendant for your loved one, especially coming up to Valentine's Day. I think is a really, really nice time.
Yeah, it's lovely. Now we're going to do our draw in a moment, but I really like what Laurie has just sent us there. Laurie says she has a large box of our gorgeous blue wood boxes. Would we use them again? And Laurie, thank you very much. That's a really honourable sentiment, because we all know how important it is to be reusing things and be as careful as possible with what we consume and what we use. So really appreciate that, and we look forward to seeing you in March. We'll come and you can enjoy a nice Cupán tea with us. Thank you very much.
I also promised, I was speaking to Don on the phone today, and Don is absolutely lovely in Pennsylvania. And if he is watching, I promised you I'd say hi. So hi, Don. I hope you're having a good day.
Cheers. Okay. So we're ready to have our draw now.
Do you want to show the piece one more time?
Oh yes, that's a good idea. So let me just do this, and then we'll have a look at the piece one more time that we're going to do our draw for.
Lovely. Oh, it's really, really nice. Another lucky winner.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we have here our wheel of names, and let me see at the moment. Doesn't appear to. Okay. So yes, that's fine.
It's a lot of names there.
Yes, we do have a lot of names here. Yes, where I can't read them, but they're there, and we wish you every success. Okay, here we go. I'm going to click and spin this wheel, and we'll see who has won that silver with the button. We have a winner here in Ireland this week. It's Tara from County Cork. Well, congratulations to you, Tara, and we will be in touch with Tara from County Cork to figure out how to get that St. Bridget's Cross pendant to you. So I hope you wear it with pride this Bridget's Day. And that's everything from us, Gemma.
Yeah, till next week.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. We'll put that video in. Don't forget to watch that video of Margot making the lovely crosses, and you can learn how to make one yourself for next week. And hope you have a lovely day. And we will see you next Thursday for another Cupán tea.
Slán.
Slán.